Hi, I'm Dawnesia. I'm Reigning Regent's mom. I learned about Daughters Beyond Incarceration through a pastor through Volunteers of America. The reason I wanted them to be involved in the program to have a better understanding of what how to deal with their father in prison, to let them know that they can have a bond with them, a great relationship, and he can raise them from prison with no expectation from concept of people saying that can't happen when it's proven that it can happen. He stepped in 100% to really support me to do what I needed to do for them. So he was the strong one. He did it all, from prison. So he was a great father, still is a great father. He was a wonderful man that he is. He supported them, he took care of them, anything they needed, wanted, they got it, plus their desires. He made sure they didn't want for anything.
And every holiday, he literally have like a truck come to our house to give us gifts. Whether it was flowers for my mama on Mother's Day, for us, he wrote us this short story. It's called A Day with Dad. And it was, he wrote it for my 14th birthday. So the year we got introduced to DBI, he wrote us this short story about...
And there's also two different short stories, so he wrote 2 miniature books just for us.
Like one just for me and one just for her.
Like I tell Reigning Regent all the time, when y'all fall, y'all make him fall. When y'all fall apart, he fall apart. So y'all have to be strong for him in order for him to be strong for us. So that's how I got to get the deal with it. I never judged him, still don't judge him. I don't throw nothing in his face. Any and everything he needs to know about his daughters, if he asks me, I'll tell him the truth. Region was more shut down and distant. She was a dark person, and at times I didn't know how to reach her, but through DBI, learning how to communicate with her was one way. Rain is all around bubbly. Sometimes I had to get on her level to understand her because she keeps me on my toes. She still do to the day. So it helped build a better relationship for me to understand my daughters. Because, if you push too much as a parent, they push away from you. So it helped me grow together with my children. I grew with them. We did everything together. There was nothing that we didn't do together. We went to visit their dad every week. We didn't miss a visit. Like when he called, what it is, how I go, even for school, I let them know their dad is in prison. When he needed to have a conference with them, I made that happen.
My name is Region LaCour. I'm the founding mentee turned youth coordinator at Daughters Beyond Incarceration. When DBI first started, it was just me, my sister, and Ms. Dominique with a thought in her head of bringing this to life. As a woman working at DBI, it's been a roller coaster because when I first started, I wasn't sure if this is what I really wanted to do because I always knew no matter what I did, I wanted to work with children. But I was able to work in the school system. That was cool, but coming here at DBI, I'm able to give back to these girls in a way that's healing for myself. From the age of 7, I knew no matter what I was gonna do, I was gonna work with children. So I feel like with my father being incarcerated, I don't feel like I would have chose this. I think I'd still be in the school, but I probably would have worked my way here because I want to teach children in a way that they understand because they all don't understand on the same level.
Rain is a nourisher, so this is her. And I'm very proud of the young lady that she has become to learn to speak out because at sometimes she didn't like to speak. Now she's heard. Her voice speaks volume. She is a beautiful soul. It's nothing, only thing you can see from this from Rain is going further. Her voice is a phenomenal thing. She's a phenomenal young lady.
Well, thank you.
She's mine, and I'm so proud of her as a mother with a daughter, with a father that's incarcerated, and she doesn't let nothing stop her. She's fearless. She really is. Especially when it comes down to DBI, she's fearless. She is how they say, she is her. DBI is her.
My father has 365 years.
Plus life.
For being falsely accused of certain charges. And my dad calls me, every time we talk, he take this long pause.
Literally.
And this long pause, everybody know, he's thinking. And he about to say something heavy. And every time he just I'm his first child, so he called me, my name is Princess. Yeah, that's, my first name is actually Princess, it's not Rain. So it's Princess Rain, Siobhan Cashmere Jones LaCour. He said, Princess, you got to get me out of here. We got to find me a lawyer because I feel like I'm going to die back here. People don't care nothing about us. Like, he just tell me all of his struggles. And me being me, I'm the goofball. I'm like, man, you're not dying back there. Like, I have to keep him laughing. Because if I don't, I just feel like my dad gonna lose his mind. And my greatest fear is I'm gonna get a call that my dad passed back there. I missed out on, like, the biggest for me was my dad watching me walk across the stage for graduation. I did not want to graduate without my dad being there because I'm the first to graduate. A lot of people look at us as like a stigma, or we just fall into like the crime rates and we just gonna be nothing but like, I missed out on a lot, honestly. And some of my struggles, like I struggle with making friends, with open up to people about how I feel. Like, everybody judge me off of my serious face because it's not the nicest, but they also don't understand like what I go through in my head, the emotions I feel when I hear people talking about how they doing this with their dad and their dad coming to support them. Like, that was a lot for me. And all of my friends, like, none of them came from broken homes. Not saying like I was just broken, but the system broke my family. And they don't understand how that feels because they've never endured it.
My name is Region LaCour, and I am a founding mentee of DBI. A lot of resources I've gained dealing with DBI just because of some effect. Like, yeah, we are able to communicate and like email and talk to our dad on the phone, but it's like laws and places we go to like fight for those rights for them in prison. The things I've been exposed to was we went to the state capitol before. We've like did like a lot of together activities just to like, you know, make you feel like it's not just you going through this alone. And then it's like all like different lot of kids that's different ages that I deal with here when I do come, because I do work a lot sometimes. When I do come, it's like a lot of differentness that I deal with here. So the parents that we have, they're strong and they built us to be strong too. So it's like we just have no choice but to be great together rather than apart.
I'm the only person that could like get my dad to show all of his raw emotions. Like, he don't feel like men should cry. You come around me, you're gonna cry. Like, he don't feel like men should laugh. Yes. I'm gonna have you sitting on the floor like holding your side because you joked out. Like, you can't be that serious in life because life is already too serious.
And Region is his serious side. This is goofball side. She is a serious child. He's always gonna be, he's not my baby daddy, he's the father of my daughters. And that's how, you know, let that be known. So I'm always loving him. He done paid his debt to society. All I wanna do is see him grow old the rest of the days with his two daughters reigning Region. That's all. Being his children's mother, being his friend is a bonus. It really is. He's a real good guy.